wished she could throw her arms around Marigold, hug her, and tell her who she was. It would help the child if she understood that she hadn't come to live with strangers, but with family. But Bessie couldn't do that. Grace had asked her not to reveal who she was, and she would stick to her promise, as she always did. Instead, she crouched down so that her eyes were level with the little girl's, and smiled at her. "Hello." Marigold eyed her cautiously, fiddling with the red ribbon on the end of one of her plaits. Bessie noticed her striking blue eyes, the colour of cornflowers, exactly like Grace's. "Hello," Marigold whispered. The train's guard was shouting for passengers to get on board, slamming carriage doors shut as he made his way towards them. "Have you got all your things? Suitcase? Gas mask?" Helen checked everything was there, and then put her arm around Marigold. "I'm sure you'll be fine here with Bessie. It's much safer for you than in London." "It was good of you to bring her," Bessie said. "Thank you." "I was glad I could help. Right, I must get on board. It's nice to have met you." Helen climbed into the carriage, closed the door behind her, and stuck her head out of the open window. "Grace sends you her best wishes and said to tell you she knows Marigold will be safe with you. We'll take good care of her." The guard touched his hand to the front of his cap as he passed them. Reaching the end of the train, he raised his green flag and blew loudly on his whistle. "Goodbye." Helen waved as the train pulled out of the station, the engine belching out grey chuffs of smoke as it picked up speed. Bessie waved back, watching until the train had rounded the bend and disappeared, leaving a sooty trace in the air, and the platform empty except for the pair of them. Marigold stood quite still, staring down the line where the train had gone, and with it, Bessie thought, her last link with home. What must she be thinking and feeling? She didn't know Bessie or who she was, only that she'd been left in a new place with a strange woman miles from her mother and home. A wave of protectiveness surged through her. "You must be tired," Bessie said gently. "Let's get you home." She picked up the suitcase and held out her hand. Marigold hesitated for a moment before slipping her hand into Bessie's. "I've brought my bicycle to carry your suitcase in," Bessie explained, leading Marigold out through the booking hall. "It's a trade bike, so your case can go in the basket." With the suitcase stowed in the large wicker basket at the front of her bicycle, Bessie pushed it along with one hand and held on to Marigold's hand with her other. "Have you been out of London before?" Bessie asked as they dawdled past the row of village shops. Marigold shook her head. "I expect it'll seem strange to begin with, much quieter, but I'm sure you'll soon get used to it. I hope you'll enjoy living on our farm. We've got lots of animals. A calf was born just last week." Marigold didn't reply, but appeared to be listening. If she'd rather not say anything for now, that was fine, Bessie thought. She could carry on doing the talking for both of them. It seemed better to talk than walk in silence, more friendly. But going at Marigold's slow pace, it was going to take a long time to get back. "How about a ride in the bicycle basket along with your case?" Bessie suggested. "It'll give your legs a rest." Marigold looked at the basket doubtfully. "It's plenty big enough for you." Marigold considered for a few moments, then nodded in agreement. Bessie leaned her bicycle against a wall. "I'll lift you in." As she went to pick Marigold up, the sight of the child standing with her arms held out ready made her catch her breath. It was as if the years had peeled back and she was about to lift